There's a quote I like from Leslie Knope from Parks and Recreation, which is something like, when someone is yelling at her, all she hears is someone caring very loudly, which I think is a really great kind of thought process to have, in that it recognises that, say from Melbourne Street where I was, there are families and people who've been there for 20, 30, 50, 60 years, or several generations. And they've had several generations of council's shenanigans and having things done to them and feeling a lack of control over their neighbourhoods and their public spaces. And for us to go in and say, hey, I'm from the council, I'm here to fix things, isn't going to, why are they going to trust us at all? And a lot of the comments I hear are, things progress at the speed of trust. And if you don't have that, we're not going to get anywhere. And with Melbourne Street, there was a real dichotomy between some of the kind of established, older individuals and businesses, and like a new energy that was emerging on the street, where lots of kind of young creators. And there were situations where I've got someone who is going literally red in the face, yelling at me, which is a hit that I have to take. I needed to kind of do some counselling with my supervisor after that particular incident. But I also recognise that we've created this situation, and this person is angry because they care so much about their community. And part of the kind of iteration of doing those short-term projects is we did this kind of planter project, which is led by one of the kind of established characters. But there are also volunteers from the younger businesses. And this was really the first time they'd come together to have a conversation, because the younger ones were really a bit scared of, I guess, the reputation that these people had. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I can say. So I guess what happened over the course of that project, and this is 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday afternoon, is just by nature of being in proximity, and these guys can see that these guys also, that these people, both kind of factions, understand that they're both willing to put some effort in because they care about the street. And then this chat starts opening up to one of the younger women about how, some of the ideas that he had for the street, about a small bar, and because he's got a car parking area, or doing little really local outdoor cinema stuff, because he's got some space at the back of his property, which in 12 months of knowing him, never told me, but it was an opportunity for them to come together and understand each other and where they were coming from. And it's not conflict-free from that point on, but at least you've got a common ground by which you can start that negotiation. And also the kind of the vision exercises help out with that as well, because people, you can get to that point by different ways. And a lot of the time it's about what you're willing to do as an individual or as an organisation, what capacity you have to actually do something without, I'm gonna really veer off here. You don't have to fix everything at the same time. You do what you can with who you have and what you have. And that kind of relationship development just kind of broadens the scope of what you can do, because you get different skill sets, you get different characters, different stories coming into that narrative.